Fans have been waiting for this all day long, and it's finally here. The moment of truth. EASHL club action. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. Puck is dropped. Let's get things going and find out if we can get a winner here. Drops the hammer.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Moves it to Minton. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Boston's got it from behind their own net. The Bruins will play for the defensive zone. Pass out for a little rock'em sock'em.
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it?
The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have a physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Biscuit Knees has the puck against the half wall. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Lehman!
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Scores! Boston's got the opening goal. This game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Lehman's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Bruins have taken a 1-0 lead. Hammer's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Boston's got the puck. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Wagner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Minton's won the draw here in their own zone. Edmonton's got to hold him against the wall. Nearing the point. He slides it to Pooch. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Edmonton's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in a game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck. Delay penalty coming up here. Boston's got it in their own zone. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Morey's got the puck in his own zone. And they get the puck out. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. whistle blown, stopping the play. Morey's going to serve a pair for interference.
When I played, I was a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Grabs the puck in the slot. And serves up a little knock on the play. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Hammers gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Minton's won the draw at center. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. With the blast. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in the game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Slides the puck ahead to Hammer. It comes up empty.
Sometimes when you're trying to get the puck off from a distance, in particular at that point, you can do things like this and send it high over the net.
Oh, good field that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat up. And he makes sure that he redirects that puck. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Hammer's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Boston's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Quick feed down low. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Redirected in front. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching up positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off.
Boston's taken a 2-goal lead already here in the first period. They look dominant tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've been terrific tonight, James, and they've been able to execute. They've thrown a lot of pucks to the net, but they've managed it extremely well. They've opened up their own lanes, and they've got the opportunities.
Sends a pass over. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close space so fast and just taken down.
Slides it diagonally to Moran. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. Well, the goal line does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Shot from the point, and that's blocked away. Turns him away. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Here in the late goings of the period, Boston's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Minton's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Goes right to the crease. Scores! The captain comes through! Officials are set. Players seem ready to get this thing back underway. in play as we get an offside. Minton's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Drops the anchor. Shot! Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Minton's won the face-off here in the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck. Leads to an opportunity.
Came up with the save on that play. We got a penalty coming up here. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Broons win the draw to start the frame, and remember this, they've got a full 2-minute man advantage to work with. Here's a short pass to Lindgren. The Broons have possession shorthanded. Here's a shot. Oh, he denies him on the one-timer. Wow! Easily turned aside by Wagner.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Boston's got possession of the puck. Turns it over. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Edmonton's penalty-killing unit delivers in a big way. Both sides back to even strength.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Pokes it away in his own end. Angles it over to Lindgren. Look at this. Shot. Oh, it comes up with a big stop there. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
And that's off a stick. Can't keep a hold of it. On the backhand. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top there.
What a snipe, James. And that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Bruins win the faceoff.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Oh, it smokes him again. He scores! And there's the hat-trick three as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
The Broons have gone in front by one here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by one in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck!
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit! The Bruins scooping up along the boards. We got a whistle, penalty coming up. Going off for 2 minutes here, boarding the call.
An untimely penalty to take here, James. You're trailing by once. You got to find a way to reset momentum. The PK is tasked with doing just that. Getting that puck down the ice and getting them back to even strength.
Takes it to the front. Oh, what a glove save there.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here. Just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Hammers recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Boston's won the face-off deep in their own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Handles the pass at center. Puts it on net. And it's turned aside by Logan. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Moose. And makes the routine save. Takes the feed. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
He hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall. Lindgren's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
Unloads from the blue line. Too many bodies in the way. Biscuit knees, moves the puck. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Scores! The captain delivers!
Well, this is just a fantastic shot. I mean, the goaltender saying, hey, try and beat me glove hand. Well, guess what? He does.
Edmonton's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number 2.
The coaches will be happy with this performance. The pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up nicely for the third.
And that one's stolen at center ice. The backhander stones him in front.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Boston's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Breakaway. That's turned away with the pad. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
Minton's ready to go one-on-one with the goalie. Takes a shot. Scores. Wow.
Well, you can see his bench standing up, cheering him on here as he's on the penalty shot, James. And this could be nerve-wracking. Got a lot of time to think, but he shows a ton of confidence. He embraces the pressure as if it's a privilege, and he buries it.
Edmonton's won the draw in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the shot. Big time stop. 44 seconds left.
Biscuit News is rounding his stats tonight, and certainly when you feel it, you got the vibe, and you're playing direct, you're taking it to the net. That's what he's been doing. He's got a hat trick in this one. And when you're feeling like this, James, just get him the puck, and that's what I'd be thinking by his line mates. Just get him the puck because you know he's going to do some damage.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Feeds the puck to Biscuit Knees. The Bruins are across the line and into the offensive end. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action.
This is just a fantastic goal. I mean, the puck carrier knows exactly where he is on the ice. He trusts his edges. He is baiting the defender to come and overplay. He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender. Oh, I've been there, James. That is a tough play.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the third. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
The Broons are battling a little bit of frustration here, James, because for the first 40 minutes of play, they've been dominant in terms of possession. It just hasn't translated to goals on the scoreboard. So if they can just shore that up and find a way to be more opportunistic and cash in with their chances, they'll get back in this one.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Oh, look who gets blocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Stoppage and play offside the call.
Minton's been showing the different layers to his game with a multiple-point night here, James. Just knowing how to distribute, just having an uncanny sense of where the puck is and where it's going to be, and that's anticipation. When you have that kind of ability, you know you're going to put up some decent numbers.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. He's got a step. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
Edmonton's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within 1, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Grabs the puck. The Broons gain the zone.
Minton's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third. Frank's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Hammers won it off the faceoff. Trying to get out of the defensive end. Gets it out of his own end. Feeds it over. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Taken by Moose. And the intensity started to ramp up here after that hit. Boston's gained possession along the boards. The Bros pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Edmonton's still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Quick shot! Makes a save! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The bot's been nabbed for roughing.
You got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. Some frustrating calls, no question about it. They got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
And they win the draw on their own end. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
And that slides right out to center ice. Grabs the puck behind the net. Now a quick pass to Minton. Boston's got the puck against the half wall.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Here's a shot, and it's an empty-net goal.
Well, this is the risk you take when you pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, James, and they get burnt on it.
Spoken like a true stay-at-home defender there, Pounder.
Well, hey, goal's a goal, and when you see an empty net, you got to seize the opportunity.
Boston's in the driver's seat now, up by 2 in this third period.
Well, yeah, and it's been a consistent effort from start to finish here, James. Now they got to make sure that they play this last little bit the same way they started. Aggressive on the puck.
Oh, here we go. You knew that was coming.
Tempers are flaring now. You don't shoot that puck after the whistle unless you're sending a message. And you know, James, that you're going to have to answer for it. There's a lot of people in the game who don't like fighting, and you can see the reasons why, but look around in this building. Everyone's standing on their feet and the energy that it's created.
The Bros get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
So much time available for the power play on this 5-minute major. You have to move the puck around. You have to move the coverage outside of the middle, but you have to be urgent. You want to take advantage. No one's getting out of the box.
Takes the puck. On the redirect. Denies him in front. Shuts him down.
The goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. Penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the goal. Hender's going off for boarding.
You can play hard, you can play physical, and you can be an agitator, but you can't dance to the penalty box. You're putting your team in a vulnerable spot here, James. They got to figure it out.
Edmonton's won the defensive zone draw. Steps into the offensive end. Murray's got it along the wing. Boston's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. The Broons gain possession along the wall. And he takes the feed. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Edmonton's on the attack. Quick shot. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Edmonton's back to even strength. Huge effort by their penalty-killing unit. He scores! And he completes the hat-trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
Boston's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Morant's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
The Broons have it against the wall. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Winger! Dropped into the open ice. Lets it fly. Blocks the shot. Oh, what respect to get in front of that one. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a centering pass. And that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, wow, what another big hit. And guess who's at it again?
No surprise here. We've been watching it since puck drop, and the opponent can feel him coming every single time. Man, is he throwing his weight around.
Coming to the front of the net. Denies him.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Boston's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. Cuts into the paint. Slides it across. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Fires on net. Bad save with ease. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Well, you felt this one coming, and here we go.
Well, it's all about the emotional barometer of the game, and you're nearing the end of it. Why not end on a battle and duking it out?
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. You don't often see fighting much anymore, James, and this is why. There's a real danger to it when you're taking the risk of injury.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Boston's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Minton's got the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. The Broons are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, the buzzer's all but gone here, James, because there is not enough runway left to get back in this game.
Boston's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get us the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete on our TK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
And there's the whistle, icing the call.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game. And as a product, this is hit as a result.
There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. Cheryl, this was a funny one because it looked like they were overwhelmed in many cases in this one, but they just seemed to be opportunistic.
Well, sometimes you're outplayed or you're outmatched, but you have the right opportunities. Why? They transitioned the puck quickly and they got some numerical advantage. And when they had it, they capitalized.